Alright, hello lads. Okay, another Fourshot match with my lovely pink DS Lite. So good. So much better than the DSi, because it has backwards compatibility. Why'd you get rid of that, Nintendo? Fucking assholes. Anyway, whatever. I actually really like this team, which is amazing. I've been trying to come up with a 5th gen team, but I can't. I don't know. I'm having team making block. It's like writer's block, but there. I just can't think of anything I want to use, but this team works pretty well. So, yeah, I'm just going to keep using this then. For a while, until I get bored of this, and then I'll switch over. I don't know. I'll figure something out. Whatever. Anyway, he sets up a light screen as I go Stealth Rocks, and I'm going to U-turn out. As I believe he set up Stealth Rocks? Or was I quicker? I don't remember. I wasn't paying attention, I was too busy dicking around. Anyway, I'm going to go in a Heat Tram. Yeah, he set up Stealth Rocks, okay. Yeah, I'm going to go in a Heat Tram, because Fire Blast... first off, I'm Scarf, so I'm going to outspeed. Secondly, Fire Blast, even with the light screen, will probably kill. Let's face it, as Elf isn't that bulky, I was pretty confident. And I am, mild Heat Tram, something like that. Anyway, in comes this Taranto. I'm like, don't think old Heateran's going to kill that. I think that's the Japanese name. So sometimes the names are the same in different languages. It annoys me. And then, but Hippo Terrace is beastly. God bless you, Germans. See, that's a fucking name. Hippowdon, blur. Hippo Terrace is way better. Anyway, he DD's up, which is kind of worrying, but Hippowdon does a hell of a lot of work in this battle. He's a freaking monster. Anyway, he's gonna go Ice Punch. And it does about half, which isn't too bad. I'm cool with that. Now, I could have EQ'd there, but I'd rather just raw, shuffle his team around a bit, and in comes Lucario. Now, depending on whether that's, I don't know, SD, or I think it only gets Nasty Plot in 5th gen, but, it might be a Sash one, I don't know, but it's good to know that it's there. So, the beauty of raw Hippo Terrace. Yeah, he's going to switch into Gyarados, as I go Slack Off, I believe, just to scout, or if he switches, make sure my HP is up there, because it kind of needs to be. If I'm going to switch a pound in on anything, I want to make sure I've got as much friggin' HP as possible. Anyway, I don't see an item, and I was kind of figuring that it might be lefties, but the thing is he's already got a DD Tyranitar, so I wasn't entirely sure what he'd be, but I figure, hey, Celebi's there, it's meant to be the Death Fodder poke anyway, so let's go there. I figured the only powerful thing he had to hit me with was Ice Fang, unless he's like me and runs Fire Blast like a real man. But he doesn't, he goes Waterfall, and I suppose he does have Stone Edge, which he goes for. But I go Seed Bomb, and I'm amazed. Life Orb Celebi's pretty good. That's pretty respectable damage. So, there you go. He Stone Edges me. I actually live it. I think that did about the same as resisted Waterfall, which makes no buggering sense to me. But there you go. And Sand kills both our pokes, which is alright. Now I think, I'm going to go into Licky, because Licky is so far can hit just about everything, although Lucario probably outspeed it, but technicalities. So I go into Licky, and he's going to go into Scizor. I'm like, I wasn't sure if I wanted to go straight into Powdon here. I know a Powdon wall the fuck out of it, but if it SDs, that's bad. Okay, that's really bad. So I go, alright, I'll just go for an EQ, test the waters. If he goes Superpower, and I don't see an item, so no lefties, and I think I've seen Life Orb. I can't quite remember. Either way, he's just going to Superpower me, and it's a shame to waste the Licky. I would have clicked Explosion, but I wasn't ballsy enough, because if he went into that Tyranitar, that's literally just a wasted Explosion. Because Tyranitar, I think, actually, no, Sizzle's got quite good base defense as well. Anyway, I see the Life Orb, which I wasn't paying attention to, so I just immediately assumed Banded like a derp. Well, I'm going to go into Starmie, and that doesn't really matter anyway, let's say. Powdon Wall was it to fuck, Starmie's quicker, yeah. But I go, Specs Hydro Pump, and he goes into a Kingdra, and I'm like, oh, god fucking shit. That's just awful. Although I do get a crit, which does help. It really does. Like, humongously. And thank God for that crit. Thank you, Staros. Yeah, I think that's the... What is that? Might be the German name or the French name, I can't remember. Some of the, like, Cerebi is the Japanese name for Celebi. Schlurplek is the German name, because it's the only good name for Licky. Frickin' Schlurplek. What a beast. I just like Lickitung because it's just called Schlurp. Only the Germans, man. Only the Germans would take it to its literal heart. Anyway, I'm gonna go back in about kind of because it's the only thing that really wants to take it. I believe he went DD as I switched in, and then he's gonna go Rest. Now I was debating Raw, but I figured EQ would kill it from there, and I don't know. I'm not that majorly, hugely threatened at the moment. So I'm going to go EQ, and like I say, it's good to get a bit of damage on there, because Heatran isn't going to kill it with an Earth Power, Bronzong's not going to kill it with anything, and Starmie probably won't kill it with a Psychic, so good to get damage on there. And now here, I think, okay, I'll go for a Roar. I could have roared last turn, but I don't know. Maybe I should have done. But I figured if he didn't and he just went Waterfall, I'd rather kill. But he Waterfalls and flinches, and that's a shitting bricks moment there, because, yeah, I'm pretty sure +1 Kingdra outspeeds mild Scarfed Heatran, and Starmie probably is slower as well. So I'm like, okay, come on, Hippowdon. Be a beast! Be the beast! Channel the beast! Yeah, and he lives on 7. I'm like, oh god, yes. That's why Hippowdon is better than Tyranitar. I can never make Tyranitar work, but Hippowdon always does, because he's a fucking monster. Anyway, I kind of figured that EQ would take him down to that kind of sort of range-ish. And it sort of forces him to make a choice. Does he want to just kill me and lose his Kingdra, or does he want to rest and let me slack off and then we just start this whole bollocks over again, except I'll win? He's going to go for the trade, he's going to outrage kill my Hippowdon, and that is so good, you have no idea. He's got Sizzle, Lucario, and Tyranitar, all 3 of which can actually just be killed by Heatran, because Scarf is going to outspeed the Sizzle, and the Lucario, and even Bronzong will beat the shit out of a Tyranitar. But I think I'm going to go into Starmie. It's probably the poke I care about least, and I can kind of, you know, punch a hole in something. I mean, especially if Tyranitar's there. If it comes in, I want as much damage as I can possibly get. But he's just going to go Bullet Punch, and he gets a crit. And I was really worried, but it's okay. It buffs out. So I just go Hydro Pump, and yeah, goes a Sizzle, so thank God. If he was banded, that crit would have killed. Although if he hadn't got a crit, then Starmie would have been perfectly fine. Fuck you, game. Flinch in a crit, although in the grand scheme of things, it isn't really the haxiest match I've ever had. That was a 5th gen match where I literally didn't attack once in the entire battle. Fucking Togekiss and Rachi. Anyway, off topic. My Ancient Penis is back again, and it's against Tyranitar, and like I say, Bronzong just doesn't give a fuck. He goes EQ baiting for the heat proof, and I'm just doing a jig. And he just runs because he's got this, and Lucario's like, yeah, I'm not winning that. It's a good game. And I was like, well, yeah, good game. So, good game, Fourshot, and yeah, 4th gen. It's better. Anyway, I'll see you guys in a bit. Peace.